Hello everyone, welcome here. Let's go ahead and get ourselves logged in, why don't we? Okay, so this does not look right. Don't tell me it didn't load half the plugins again. Alright. Let's restart that. Okay, there we go. Now I just need to get OBS to capture it. Not going to. Okay. Let's just see if we can get this to recognize it now. There we go. Much better. Alright, so here we are in the middle of the desert where I was until, well, I guess this morning. Engaged in smacking guys over the head and taking their money. However, I should probably get rid of this stuff because we've got questing to do. So we'll dump all these jugs. They're worthless. I can open those coin pouches. Okay. I need to go to my house and store some of this stuff. I also go ahead and high elk that blackjack. And then we need to go store my thieves' gear. Okay, lovely. Now, first things first, I need to do Temple of the Eye. So let's go ahead and get that set up. I think we need to go to Al-Kharid to start this. Yes, we do. Okay. Got the bucket of water we're going to need for this quest. We might as well get the chisel. I don't think we have a pickaxe available in here. No, we don't. We can't get the chisel. We'll get the pickaxe later. I'm pretty sure I know exactly where to get that during the quest. I've done this quest not too long ago on the main. Let's see. I think a simple home teleport would be the fastest way to get there. Oh. I need to go to Ferox Enclave first. Well, let's go start the quest and we'll go to Ferox Enclave somewhere along the line. Yeah, you know what? I'm not even going to restore my prayer here. Because I need to get rid of this minus 40 attack from, what are you gonna call it? Drinking all that wine that I was using to heal my character while blackjacking. Anyway, Wizard Purston, who's a pretty cool character. Okay. So Wizard Purston is interested in the Abyss, which is what the Zamorakian wizards use to gain access to the rune altars. But anyway. Okay. Hey, the ZMI have gained access to the Abyss. By any chance, they're using it to gain quick access to the runic altars. Okay. They're working from some time how they have created so many runes. Never considered they might have somehow gained access to the Abyss. But now I realize it was the obvious explanation. Okay. The person shows us an amulet. A foolish archaeologist by the name of Asgarnia Smith recently found this washed up near the ruins of Uzer. Despite his apparent archaeological credentials, he dismissed it as junk. Luckily, I was able to buy it from him before he disposed of it. Can you imagine? He thought that 100 coins I paid was too much? If only he knew the true value of something like this. You can see the eye on it? That is a symbol of both the Order of Wizards and our home, the Wizard's Tower. Thing is, that's only the start. From what I can tell, this amulet is thousands of years old, but our order was only formed at the dawn of the 5th Age. That wasn't even 200 years ago. I also inspected the amulet for magical energies and found something fascinating. I recognized two distinct magical signatures. First, the same magic found in rune essence. And the second is the Abyss. Ooh. Okay. Need to find out where this amulet came from. It should be possible to trace it using the abyssal energy it still contains. Okay, and the spell to trace it will only work from inside the abyss. Okay. We need to take the amulet to the abyss. Okay. Well. Now we need to go to Varrock. We're going to go to Varrock. While I'm here, I'm going to enchant this emerald ring. So let's go buy a cosmic rune from Boali. View runes, view other runes. Buy one cosmic. Okay. Enchant emerald. Beautiful. Brand new ring of dueling. I don't remember what I got that emerald ring from. Got it from somewhere and I said to keep it because it's useful. Okay, so we'll use this to go to Ferox Enclave. We can get rid of that and also restore our other stats. And then from here, we'll just teleport to Varrock. Okay. Now, we need to go talk to the Zamorakian wizard. Hello, Kolo. Welcome here. Ah, you again. What do you want? I need your help with an amulet. Okay. The amulet is giving off abyssal energy. I was hoping you could help me work out where it came from. Okay. Okay. He wants a bucket of water and a strong cup of tea. We're supposed to tell the tea seller that Herbert sent him. Alright. So let's go tell this tea seller that Herbert sent us to get some tea. Okay. We're asking for a strong cup of tea. This is I think this is the one where the tea seller tells us, oh, it's just his normal tea, but he tells the guy it's strong. Between you and me, Herbert's strong cups of tea are actually just my regular cups of tea, but if it makes him happy. Anyway. So let's go back and talk to the Zamorakian wizard. I'd give him his, quote, strong, end quote, tea. Ugh. You're off to sleep? Good night, Kolo. Okay. I'll determine the origin of the amulet will only work from the abyss, so you'll need to have the initiate there perform it for you. Okay. Thankfully, he'll teleport us from here, so we don't have to... The initiate needs a good bath, so we're supposed to go throw the water on him while we're there. Hello, Survey. Ben Treebeard. Mogamir. Okay. Use bucket of water. I don't think we need to use the bucket of water anymore. We'll use it during conversation. Alright, so let's talk to him. You must not break my concentration. Okay. What the actual... Sorry, but Herbert said you need to wash. Are you serious? What if I'd lost concentration? Let this rift collapse. Do you like having a brain that isn't made of mush? Because mush is all you would have been left. I like my brain how it is, thanks. Now could you help me? Anyway. Okay. Work out the correct order to activate the runes through trial and error. Ah, I remember doing this. Okay, so fire is the first one. Okay, fire, then law. Okay. Fire. Law. Fire. Law. Cosmic. Earth. Okay, that was easy enough. Okay. Oh, we got an incantation. Nice. Now, let's go ahead and waste a dueling charge. And let's go back and talk to Wizard Person. Any luck with that amulet? Yes, I have an incantation that could lead us to where it came from. Brilliant, let's have a look. You'll be pleased to know that I've worked out what we must do next. Okay. Thinking about why the amulet had magical energy from both Rune Essence and the Abyss. All of a sudden it hit me. Ouch. Quite the opposite. The source of this amulet must be an ancient teleportation matrix at the runic altars, just like the ones in the ZMI have in the Abyss. This is good news, in case you were wondering. Access to a teleportation matrix like that will be life-changing when it comes to my work. Of course, the rest of my order will be very happy as well. It will completely remove the advantage that the ZMI currently have. Now, there's a balance that Guthix himself would love. But this talk of the ZMI has reminded me of something. Can I have that amulet back? Give me a moment. Ah, yes. Well, that's not surprising. Your ZMI friends cast a transmission spell on the amulet. Had we taken it with us, it would have transmitted all sorts of information back to them about the origin. Not a problem. I suspected they might do something like this. The good news, this means they have no intention of using that incantation themselves. Again, as expected, they prefer to lurk in the shadows. To be honest, I totally understand. I've been known to do the same from time to time. Anyway, I've modified their spell to send false information to them. They'll be none the wiser. Okay. The incantation is quite complex, so need the help of 3 other wizards to perform it. Okay. We need to head to the wizard's tower and get 3 other wizards. And don't mention the ZMI while we're there. And we get a free one-time teleport to the wizard's tower. Heck yeah. That'll save me at least a little bit of time. Alright, let's go talk to Cedrador. Ugh. Okay, I need your help with an incantation. Teleport that could potentially take us to an ancient teleportation matrix. Person reckons you might be able to use it to gain easier access to runic altars. Okay. Person needs 3 other wizards to be able to perform the incantation. Scroll is very interesting. Did you get it from a Zamorakian wizard, perhaps? Anyway. So Cedrador is very happy that we got it from some Zamorakians. But anyway. So we need to go talk to Treborn's 3 new apprentices. Because that's a sensible thing to do. Okay. I need your apprentices to help with an incantation. And Treborn is, as usual, rather insane self. Okay. Oh, personally, I detest Treyborn. Some people think he's awesome, but oh well. Honestly, I'm just going to spam through this dialogue. I dislike Treyborn and everything to do with him. In this puzzle, I remember it, it's annoying. But anyway. Okay. Thank you, Quest Helper, for letting me skip all this bullshit. Okay. So now we can get on to the interesting part of the quest. The part that doesn't involve Treyborn. Okay. Let's go. Everything appears to be safe, so we're going to try out the incantation. Anyway. Everybody goes through despite the objections of Cedrador. He doesn't think the apprentices should go. And we arrive at one of the cooler locales in the game, the Temple of the Eye. Are we underwater? Yes. Yes, we are. It seems we're deep below the sea, just south of Mauritania. Come, let us look around. Okay, so this place is quite cool. It is, as the game tells you, deep below the sea. Also, somewhere around here. I don't remember where exactly. There's a variety of interesting things out there under the water. There's some kind of large beast skeleton. There's another one. Anyway. Oh, there it is. Examine pineapple. Who lives here in a place like this? Examine the head, it says it looks grouchy. There's a SpongeBob Easter egg way out there. Anyway, so this is the site of the, oh, we're gonna call it, well, let me go down here. No. This is the site of the Guardians of the Rift minigame. Which is a rune crafting training method that is far and away better than pretty much every other method in the game until you get to fairly high levels. Each of these pillars is for a different runic altar in the game. And what happens is 2 of the pillars activated at a given time. And you go down here, down these steps, and you mine shards from these guardian remains. You take those shards over here to this table, I think, and you craft them into basically rune essence. And then you take that rune essence you crafted and you go through these various statues, whichever ones are activated at any given time. Which we got mind, air, cosmic, water, earth, nature, fire, blood, law, death, and chaos, body, and back to mind again. So whatever you have the level to craft, you can go through there and craft those runes. Unfortunately, you do need to have the level on if there's a quest that locks, like the Death Altar is locked behind Morning's End Part 2, I think. So you can't go through there until you finished it. The Blood Altar is locked behind something. You need to do that as well. Even if you have the level, you can't just go do it. But anyway. And while the altars do activate in pairs, it's always one elemental altar and one catalytic. So you'll either have a fire, an earth, a water, or an air, plus something else active at any given time. But anyway. There's some other things you can do here as well. You get charged cells out of it. If you grabbed uncharged cells, they'll be charged and you make runes, and you can use them to build barriers and create guardians. And the idea is you want to fight the creatures that are swarming out of the rift over there. Also, this symbol right here, that's on top of the pedestal, that's a very important symbol of a very important item that we will encounter more of later. I don't remember if this quest talks about it at all. If it does, we'll talk about it more then. Anyway, what an interesting statue. See the plaque on it? It reads Alaya, Justicar of the Lion and Guardian of the Temple of the Eye. Temple of the Eye? That must be where we are right now. I've read about the Justicars before in a book back at the Wizard's Tower. They were powerful warriors in service to Saradomin himself back when the gods still walked among us. This temple must be ancient. Imagine if Saradomin himself once stood here. Okay. We talk to this apprentice. Look, rune guardians like the ones in the mage training arena. If this place was once a teleportation matrix, these rune guardians might have helped the wizards that used it. Anything different about them? Well, despite their age, they're actually of a remarkably similar design to the ones used by modern wizards. Isn't that amazing? Correctly, you can mine these for shards as well. But the big ones down here mine much faster or something like that. The ones over here, you can't get to most of the time. You mine essence directly from those instead of shards. And the little yellow portal will appear occasionally that you can use to get directly down there. Anyway, I'm sure I'll be playing plenty of Guardians of the Rift on this account eventually. Whether I do it on stream is a whole different story. There's something strange about this big hole here. It's giving out the tiniest amount of magical energy. I can't work out what it is, though. You know, those plants look similar to stuff I've seen in the Abyss. Anyway. And let's talk to Wizard Person. Hello? Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. I was lost in thought. What were you thinking about? Look at these markings here. They're very interesting. They seem to be radiating a magical energy I've never encountered before. You look at the markings. Ah, there it is. There's the item I was talking about. Okay. He has given us the task of protecting it. We must build a sanctuary for the Eye. The forces of chaos already seek to reobtain it, as do countless others. Zamorak has tasked his collector with finding the Eye. I will hunt him down before he does, along with any others who would try to claim it. There's one last thing, Elia. You must keep the Eye secret from all others, even our own. The fewer people that know the truth, the better. Anyway. Jas. What did you say? I don't know. Did you just say Jas? I can't remember. When I looked at the marks on the floor, I had this vision, but it's unclear. So, that particular stone is... it has a bunch of different names. Depending on who held it and who did what with it at the time. But it's a very powerful artifact and will feature in some later quests. Probably its most accurate name is the Stone of Jas. It's also known as, I think, the Eye of Saradomin. No, wait. Eye of Saradomin? I don't remember. Anyway, it was used by a bunch of different gods and godlike beings to do various things. It's one of the things that was used by Zamorak, if I remember correctly, to ascend. Okay. Some old rune guardians here are the eye symbols. Okay. Remember reading about something called the Eye back at the Wizard's Tower. Apparently it was a powerful artifact made by Saradomin himself. I don't think it was made by Saradomin. Don't know where it came from, though. It was not made by Saradomin, I'm quite sure. Okay. Reckon my theory of this just old teleportation magic was spot on. The wizards here must use the power from the abyss to create portals to the runic altars. Then, with the power from this eye and support from their rune guardians, they'd been able to create runes at lightning speed. Okay. So she cast a spell that should reveal anything hidden. Huh, now that is a problem. And person is sucked through a portal. And strange creatures begin to pour out of the portal, which I'm sure is perfectly fine. Nothing bad will come of that. And so the rift to the scar is open once more. Humans, fight with us. Let us hold back the abyss. The great guardian has awakened. Okay. Use the cells. Protect me while I close the rift. So basically this quest is a tutorial for the Guardians of the Rift minigame. Okay. Take weak cells. He warns us not to take more than one. That's ridiculous. You usually take like 10 or so of them when you're actually playing the game. Okay, try placing it on a tile. And ta-da, we create a little barrier. Okay. So we run over here, we talk to him, he goes, oh, we need to create guardians, so use a cell on one of these piles. Okay. So we grab a cell from there, and we use it to make a guardian. Can we do one on the other side too? Nope. Or wait, maybe we can. Yeah, we can. We just did it in the wrong order. Alright. Okay, these guardians should be strong enough to fend off those creatures. Head back and see what's her face and see what we should do next. Okay. We made some rune guardians. Okay. Now we need to mine a fallen guardian. We don't have access to the big ones down here, so we just have to mine the little ones, which are slower to mine and give much worse returns, but... Oh, we got a crafting level for making one of those guardians. Nice. I don't know how much of this we need to mine. They'll probably tell us when we have enough. Apparently 5 is plenty. So we talk to this fool. Okay. Then we convert those guardians to guardian essence. And we run back and talk to what's-her-face again. And the guardian opens a portal to the mind altar. So we gotta go through to the mind altar, then we use this guardian essence to craft mind runes. Oh, we need to grab a uncharged cell first. Okay, there we go. Now we go through to the mind altar. So what's interesting is the altar here is just the normal instance of the mine altar that's accessed by any other way to get it there here from the world. It's just that if you came here via Guardians of the Rift, you go back by via Guardians of the Rift. So if you go to Guardians of the Rift world and you go stand in a random altar, every now and again you'll just see swarms of players come in and then leave again from Guardians of the Rift. Kind of funny. Okay. Should use the new cell to replace the one powering the barrier. And use the stones to power up the guardian. Alright. We gain some RuneCraft XP from powering up that. Okay. So we recharge the barrier with that. And then we click power up Great Guardian. Okay. So now we gotta go mine more essence, do that same process all over again. So the nice thing about the Guardians of the Rift minigame is if you play it for a while, not only do you get tons of runecrafting essence without having to run miles, and without having to build up large amounts of essence on your own, but you also get to keep the runes, which means you can get quite a lot of very useful runes very cheaply. Oh, let's grab an uncharged cell. And through we go. Enter Guardian of Water. Gain a little more runecrafting XP. Got a whole other level. Kind of funny with the increased draw distance that you can get from with Runelight. You can see some pretty funny stuff when you're in certain instances. Okay, we also got a portal talisman, which allows you to open a portal even when it's otherwise closed. Oh yeah, they teach you about the talismans right here. Something odd happened at the water altar. The energy in this cell seems different to before. The essence also formed into a strange talisman. Okay. So we're supposed to go use this stronger cell to make a elemental guardian. If you use stronger cells, you get stronger guardians. Duh, of course. Okay. Now we go back and talk to him again. This is where they teach you that talismans can be used to reopen the portal even if it otherwise would not be. Will it let us climb down this rubble right now? I'm curious. Yep, it will. Okay, cool. So yeah, we can mine the large guardians. So you mine more than one at a time. Whereas small guardians you mine one at a time. It still won't let you mine more than 5 though, because tutorial gonna tutorial. In a real game I'd mine like a few hundred. At the start of the game, before any monsters start spawning. You go down there and mine like 150 or more. And then you won't have to... Ooh, another runecrafting level. And then you won't have to... mine much essence until right near the end of the game if you mined enough. Alright, so let's charge the Guardian one last time. And the Guardian closes the rift. Portal into the rift known as the Scar. This temple was built to house a powerful artifact. Many sought to claim this artifact for themselves, including servants of the fallen empire. In their attempt to claim the artifact, they used magic they didn't understand. The rift of the Scar was created as a result. Okay, the eye was removed after the battle, but not before the Justicar the Lion used it to seal the rift once more. He then created us, the Guardians of the Rift, to protect this place in the event the rift was ever reopened. Okay. Without the power of the eye, we have no way to seal the rift permanently. It will soon reopen once more. Alright. And the Guardian tells us that Wizard person is gone permanently, yada yada yada. Except not really. I don't think. Okay. Portal took us to Temple of the Eye, an ancient Saradomin temple built to house a powerful artifact. Long ago, a rift of the Abyss was created in the temple, but it was sealed. At least it was until a person accidentally opened it again. It was sucked into the Abyss, and all these abyssal creatures came out. Okay. So he asks Skirtador if he thinks Person's alive, and he says sadly he doubts it, but if anyone could, it'd be her. Don't worry, she's alive. And we get a medium pouch and 5,000 runecraft XP. And our runecraft level is now 32. Nice. Alright. If I remember correctly, let's see. How do we get to this place? Oh, we need to do Desert Treasure too. Okay. I think... Let me check something here. Yeah. I thought so. You can run into Burston later during a different quest. But we will not be getting to that quest for a very, very, very long time. Let's put it this way, I've never done that quest even on my main. Okay. But we've got some miscellaneous junk that we don't really need now. We'll keep it until we need to actually get rid of it. That portal will remain there forever, and we can now go to the Guardians of the Rift minigame and play that whenever we want. But later. So, first things first. Let's go to get ourselves a Dwarven Rock Cake. What do I need this for? That's a good question. What do they want us to get a rock cake for at this point? Um, Go away. You don't give me XP, so I don't care about you. Let's see. I have no idea why they tell us to go get a rock cake at this point, and so you know what? I'm just not going to do it. Because we don't need it for any of the quests that are upcoming. But I guess the only thing that we would use it for is self-damage. And I don't think I need to do self-damage for any reason. Anyway. Let's see. On the list of things to do, I would really like to get some fairy ring access. I'm going to need a cat soon. So I should probably get one of those growing. Now would be a very good time to do that, actually. If I'm going to do that, then I need fish. I guess we are pretty close to Port Sarim. The best fish for growing cats is Karambwanji. So let's run over and fish a few of those. We'll go to Port Sarim. We'll get ourselves a fishing net. And then we'll go to Karjama. We'll go to Karjama, run down, we'll do a little bit of fishing. I should grab my Graceful from my house. Let's see, the fastest way to get to Karjama is going to be through Ardoin. I could just buy some sardines here, but no, you know what? We're going to do this properly. I should be growing cats anyway. Let's teleport to house. Let's grip my Graceful. Being able to store clothing in here is so nice. I can't store very much, but every little bit counts. Also, I do have a clue scroll I should do too. We'll do that later. Alright, do I have an Ardoin? Yes, I do. Ardoin portal right there. A little bit faster than using the cloak, because the cloak starts us way down there. Okay, then we go to Brimhaven. The free-to-play side of Karjama is not a very interesting place for us. So while we could have taken a ship from Remington, it would have been a longer run. There's basically nothing over there. There's this little mess that's used for a couple of quests. There is a shortcut across here that is quite a useful shortcut, but it requires a mithril grapple, which I don't have. And there is access to the Karjama dungeon, which got some useful things down there, but not that useful. Anyway. So Karambwanji are the best fish for raising cats because they're stackable. They only take up 1 inventory space, which is pretty useful. Okay, so the next quest we're going to do is Merlin's Crystal. I think I did that already though. I think there's a couple quests that the guide wants us to do that I've already done, which is one of the upsides of skipping around and doing things on my own because I feel like it, or other reasons why. Let's see. Merlin's Crystal. Yes, I have finished that. Let's tick that off. And Holy Grail, I think I did already as well. Well, let's just check. Why would I have done Holy Grail already? Yeah, I did it, but why? Was it for the Ardoin Achievement Diary? Or was there some other reason why I did Holy Grail? Answered Hobgoblin. Okay, so Holy Grail's been completed. Okay, we need to go get a Brahmin branch. I wouldn't mind those trading sticks, but I don't have a use for them just yet, so we're just gonna have to do without. I don't really need a ton of these, I just need some. $35 is really probably way more than I need. So these are used as bait for catching Bromblons, which are a very useful food. But we'll worry about those later. Also, we're getting some shrimp, which don't mind if I do. Alright, 70 is definitely more than enough. So now we need to go to Entrana to get a Drummond branch. Okay, let's drop that net. Oh, Entrana, I hate you so. Worst places in the game. We're gonna have to drop our cloak. I think I'm just gonna death pile for this. Is there anything I will lose if I... No. Okay, good. Yeah, we'll go death pile and then we'll go to Entrana. Let's see. I'm going to have to kill zombies on Entrana though. I should probably get some runes. Yeah, let's go to Varrock. We'll buy some runes for killing zombies. Then we'll go Death Pile in Falador. That's the most convenient place to do it. We'll grab our runes. Also, yeah. Okay. That should be plenty of runes, I think. So, the guide is written. It's a bit outdated. And one of the things that it assumes is that Fire Strike is always better than Wind Strike, which is not the case. I think I'm better off using Wind Strike, honestly. Means I probably should get rid of my Staff of Fire and take an Air Staff. Not that it matters in this particular case, but... I'll buy a few Fire Runes. And I'll go buy an Air Staff. Because I see it used to be that Airstrike had a max hit of 2, and then it went up until Fire Strike had a max hit of 8, I think. But now, all magic levels of the same tier have the same max hit, and that max hit is controlled by whatever the highest spell in that tier you have unlocked is. The Airstrike should have the same max hit as Fire Strike now. Which I didn't really think of. I mean, I knew it was that way, but I didn't really consider the implications of that until relatively recently. Which is why I'm like, why am I using Fire Strike when I should be just using Airstrike? So I need these Fire Runes. Here. Withdraw all. I need those Fire Runes for casting various spells that use Fire Runes. But the Air Runes are going to be getting rid of, probably. Alright, let's go to Falador and Death Pile. Which will give us an hour to get to Intrana and get what we need to get done. Which should be no problem. Yeah, see we got a max hit of 8 there. Which is way higher than what Airstrike would give us before. The magic rebalance was awesome. We deliberately want to get killed here. Alright, we'll take my Graceful. We'll take my coins. Take my Air Runes. Take my Mind Runes. We don't really need anything else. We'll come back for the rest of it. Alright. Now, we'll just run south to Port Sarim and go to Intrana. A second. I should grab my Law Runes and my screw it here. We'll take a few other items as well. We'll take all of our runes. Alright, that should be plenty. That'll allow us to teleport back here when we're done. Alright, off to Port Sarim we go. You can see at Port Sarim from here. The vanilla draw distance would only let us see to about here somewhere, which is rather limiting, shall we say. Alright, so the boat to Introna is right over here. Normally it's not that big of a deal to go to Introna because conveniently they have a bank deposit box right here, so you can just deposit anything you're not allowed to bring with you. Except one problem. No bank for me. Alright. We're just here for a Drummond branch. We just gotta kill a couple zombies till they drop an axe, which they do at a very high rate. And then we need to take that axe, and we need to go smack a tree until it gives us a branch. And then we need to trim it with a knife, which we should be able to get just about anywhere. Yeah. We've been down here a bunch of times at this point. I know it's very dangerous. Get airstruck. There, we should be able to fire over top of this. I don't need to save spotting, but I feel more comfortable doing so. Oh, good. We got an axe for first kill. So I can successfully ignore the rest of these bastards. At least we have a few prayer points left, so we'll be able to run past these guys without any risk. Alright, let's get 2 branches. We don't need that many, but... And then from here, we will teleport to... we'll use a home teleport. Because I can easily get a knife from the castle kitchen. And then from there, we will just teleport direct to Falador. Grab the rest of our gear. Yeah. All will be well in the world. There we go. We've got a Drummond staff now. Oh look, it's our twin. Got another guy in default graceful with a Drummond staff. Okay. The rune axe is something I actually kind of want to keep. I would wish to wield that. Wear that. Wear that. Stick this down here amongst the other things I'd like to keep. Wield the air staff. Okay. Let's go get ourselves... Oop, there's the Ardoin cloak. Almost left that on the ground. Alright, let's go get ourselves a cat. Which I should have done when I was in Varrock just a little while ago. Actually... Yeah, it doesn't matter. We could go get the Ring of Kairos. And that would allow us to choose... Actually, no. I'm going to go do this because it's Achievement Diary and I don't feel like having to do it later. So let's teleport to house. Wasting all my law runes. And then we will take the... No, not that one. Salve Graveyard, I think is the right one here. Yeah. Couldn't remember if I had one of the other portals. The answer is no. Okay, we'll take the Salve Graveyard portal. We'll run over to see old Benkenstrain. And we'll pick his pocket for the Ring of Kairos. The nice thing about that ring, you can always drop it anytime and then just go pick what's his face and get it again. The guide has us build a portal that takes us right outside his castle and our house. But I decided that wasn't worth it, and I'd rather just have one teleport to Mauritania. And of the teleports available that take you to Mauritania, the Salve Graveyard is by far the most useful one. So... that is why we have to run over here instead of just teleporting. And that is why I have an empty teleport frame in my house. Because I decided that I would leave it empty for future use. Instead of... Is the right way up? Where is Frankenstrain hiding out? I don't remember. I think he might be in the middle room upstairs. Yeah. Up the ladder. Pickpocket Dr. Frankenstrain. Get ourselves a cool ring. And then from here we teleport to Varrock again, wasting even more valuable runes that I have to spend money on. I have almost 100k cash since the last time that I streamed. I did a lot of pickpocketing. Which got me a pretty decent amount of thieving XP. Okay, talk to Gertrude. Actually, Kitten Gertrude. That'll save us some time. And we can choose what color we want. Let's take a black kitten. Complete a medium task in the Varrock area. Let's pet our kitten. Here, kitten, would you like to eat something? You're probably not hungry, but just in case. Oh, it happily eats it. Alright. Yeah, we'll leave that over there. Now we have about 3 hours to the kitten's full grown. Which is fine. We'll take that off the list. Let's get 10 bones. Do I have inventory space for 10 bones? Technically, yes. I don't think I can store the medium pouch anywhere. I should probably just drop that because it's not too hard. Let's just check to make sure I can't store this anywhere. Yeah, I know. No way to store it. Which means that I might as well just drop this. We'll keep it until we absolutely need to drop it, but we might as well just drop it. So we need 10 bones and a bucket of water, and we need to complete Demon Slayer. Have I completed Demon Slayer already? Can't remember for that. Yes, I have completed Demon Slayer already. Why are you having us complete all these damn quests that we completed a long time ago? Okay, the golem. I think I haven't completed yet. No, I have not completed the golem yet. Okay. Warsoft clay, a vial, pestle mortar, and papyrus. And to get the soft clay, I'm going to need a pickaxe, and I think I just dropped my pickaxe a little while ago. Damn it. Yeah. Papyrus, a pestle, a mortar, and a vial. Alright, well we're going to be running all over creation anyway to get the rest of the stuff for the quest. Papyrus. Where can I get papyrus easily? Oh. Ardoin. Not actually in Ardoin, but close to Ardoin. From this general store. Okay. So, yeah, Brimhaven and then just running down there is the fastest way to get there, I think. Alright. Let's do that. Huh. Pestle and mortar, the vial, we get those in, oh, what do I call it? Beverly? Alright, come on, kitten, let's go. Alright, this general store right here sells a bunch of interesting stuff. Hopefully they sell pickaxe, because that'd save me some time. But I'm pretty sure they sell papyrus because of, they do have a pickaxe. Alright, awesome. We'll just buy one of those then. They also have vial and pestle and mortar. Wow, one-stop shop. Okay. Yeah, they've got it all. So we just need the soft clay now, which we can get very easily from, oh, let's see. Pet the cat. Because I like cats, that's why. Alright. Let's teleport back to Varrock, because that's the easiest place I know of to get clay that's not too far away from water. Okay. There's clay right down here. We need 4 soft clay. Which requires us to get 4 normal clay. If we needed a larger amount of soft clay, there's other better ways to get it than just mining clay and wetting it down. Oh. Okay. We'll wet the clay down. And we should have everything we need on us. Okay. I think that's it. Now I have to go to Oozer and talk to the golem. Fastest way to get to Oozer is going to be probably the DLQ fairy ring. We could use the carpet from Shanty Pass, but then we'd have to, the fastest way to get to the Shanty Pass is going to be from Dueling Ring, and we might as well just use the DLQ fairy ring. So the fastest way to a fairy ring is from Ardoin Monastery. Let's juice our prayer up while we're here. Nice. Let's see, I said DLQ, I think. DLQ, yep, north of Narda. Alright. Run across the desert for a bit. Alright, let's walk slowly across the desert for a bit because we ran out of run energy. Nice little oasis in there. Okay, here we are. The Golem's a pretty cool character. Damage, severe, task, incomplete. Start the Golem quest? Yes. Shall I try to repair you? Alright, let's use some soft clay on the Golem. You apply some clay to the Golem's wounds, the clay begins to harden in the hot sun. Apply more clay. You fix the Golem's legs. The Golem is nearly whole. You repair the Golem with a final piece of clay. Damage repaired. Thank you, my mind and body are fully healed. Now I must complete my task by defeating the great enemy. What enemy? A great demon. It broke through from its dimension to attack the city. The Golem army was created to fight it. Many were destroyed, but we drove the demon back. The demon is still wounded. You must open the portal so that I can strike the final blow and complete my task. And we have started dying of thirst while in the desert. Okay, so we enter the ruins. There's a few things down here we need to grab. A strange implement. And is there anything else we need to get while we're here? Go pick ourselves a black mushroom. We'll need this later. Did I remember this quest enough to remember that? Even though this does not tell us to do it yet. We need to go to the dig site. Actually, maybe we don't yet. Okay, pick up a letter. Oh, we skipped a step by picking up... Okay. Studying development closer to home. Another city from the same period has been discovered east of Varrock, and we're starting a huge expedition project here. Don't know if the museum will be able to finance our expedition as well as this one. Alright. Now we need to go to the dig site and talk to a person there. Unfortunately, we do not have a dig site amulet to get us there quickly. So we're going to have to get there slowly. I also do not have a teleport here. So I think the fastest teleport to where we need to go is probably Varrock. No. It's probably actually Ring of Dueling to Alcarad PvP Arena. And then run up here through there. And then back down here. Because if we go to Varrock, it looks like you can go through here, but you can't until you have a lot more Museum Kudos than I have. So you'd have to go there, down here anyway. And by the time we run from here to there, we could have just run from here to there. So it's slightly closer to use the Ring of Dueling. So off we go to the arena. The land of broken dreams of gamblers everywhere. And if you don't know what I mean by that, the PvP arena used to be, thankfully no longer is, but used to be a hotbed of gambling. People would bet on fights that were only mostly rigged. And eventually, Jagex had to stomp on that, which they should have done a lot sooner than they did, but... So then people moved on to... we're gonna call it... death matching, it was called. Where they would agree to meet in a PvP world with a certain set of gear and basically, deathmatchers would do a very weird sort of fighting. Usually it would be no eating allowed, no teleporting away, bunch of weird rules like that. So basically you'd meet with exactly the same gear and swat each other until somebody fell over. It was basically entirely determined by RNG. That was the theory anyway. Wasn't quite that simple in reality. And of course people would bet on this. Because they're dumbasses. Okay. So we find out a little tiny bit of information from her. Nothing particularly interesting or relevant. And now we need to go explore the exam center to look in the bookcase. To find out more. Here. Let's pet her cat. And we'll feed our cat too, so I don't forget later. There. More often than it has to be fed, but that's fine. It's not like we have a shortage of fish. Thankfully, you only have to interact with your cat until it is mature. So if you've done certain quests, you can take mature cats and trade them to the people of West Ardoyne for death runes, which is a pretty decent way to get death runes early. What's kind of funny is that a lot of people are speculate about all the terrible things the people of West Ardoyne might be doing to these cats you're trading them. When the game explicitly states straight up that it's to help solve a vermin problem that West Ardoyne is having. Anyway. Now, we need to go to the Varrock Museum. I'm just going to teleport to Varrock because I'm tired of running around and it's worth a law rune to me. If you choose Chase Kitten, that's not us chasing the kitten. That's us ordering the kitten to go chase down a rat. And that is actually why we are raising a kitten, because we need to kill a whole bunch of rats in the near future. And kittens are very useful for that. Or adult cats, rather. So yes, cat does hunt mouse. Or rat, rather. Alright. Looking for a statuette recovered from the city of Uzer. Very impressive artifact. The people of that city were excellent sculptors. In the display case upstairs. I want to open a portal to the lair of an elder demon. And he refuses, of course. Looking for a statuette. What do you want it for? Or I just want it. Well, you can't have it. Okay. Give me your keys then. Statuette was found. Yada yada yada. Recently, this display case was stolen and its whereabouts are unknown. They're pretty fast putting that out. Okay, enter the user ruins again. Monastery teleport. Inventory's starting to get pretty full. We can just use last destination, which will take us straight to DLQ. And then we just run a little ways. And we'll get to where we need to be. This reminds me, I don't know what prompted this message that I need to have discovered the dig site pendant. But I do need to go back to the museum and clean finds until I get that clean necklace. So I can make myself dig site pendants later for birdhouse runs and such like when I can do those. Which I will be able to do those in the not too distant future. So I should probably do that sooner rather than later. Alright, examine alcove. Okay, use statuette on alcove. Ta-da! Turn each of the statuettes to face the door. I don't remember that part of the little quest, but anyway. Enter the portal. And here we are in the land of the Demon King. This room is dominated by a colossal horned skeleton. Examine skeleton. It looks like the demon didn't survive after all. Throne encrusted with sparkling gems. Okay. So, the old demon didn't make it. Let's go tell the golem the good news. He's free! Our task is complete. You must open the portal so I can defeat the great demon. It's okay, the demon is dead. The demon must be defeated. No, you don't understand. I saw the demon's skeleton. It must have died of its wounds. Demon must be defeated. Task incomplete. So, no matter what you tell the golem, it'll never believe that the demon is dead. However, there is more than one way to skin a cat, as they say. So there's a bunch of BS you can do to figure out what all parts you need for this, but I don't even remember what clue exactly points you toward the fact that you need a phoenix feather to make a pen. I think it's a book or something you find somewhere. Some of those notes I didn't read. Because while I do like to read the dialogue of the quests, I don't necessarily bother. Okay, use Phoenix Feather on a die. Use Phoenix Quill Pen on Papyrus. Right on the Papyrus, your task is done. Alright, back to the golem. Then we use Strange Implement on Clay Golem. You insert the key and the golem skull hinges open. No, we waited too long. And then use golem program on golem. New instructions. Updating program. Task complete. Thank you. Now my mind is at rest. We get some crafting XP and some thieving XP and a quest point. Nice. So, golem has been solved. And now we need to collect some more bits. And then we can do Shadow of the Storm. It is 10:24 though, which means we are not going to get these quest items in time. Get out of here before we die of not having enough. Okay. Don't think we need the black dye for this. Yes, we do actually. Pretty sure we don't need the letter or the notes or the display cabinet key. We can get the strange implement very easily. Here actually. Silver light, 3 pieces of black clothing, and a silver bar is all we need for this. Alright. We don't need the pestle mortar anymore. We don't need the phoenix quill pen. Black dye can be used to make black clothing, but we can get that from other sources just as easily. No pickaxe. No bucket. Alright, let's try to do this clue scroll. Let's go to Reldo and get the strange device. So Shadow of the Storm takes place in the same basic location as the golem did. And it involves some of the stuff we got for the Demon Slayer quest that we... Here. Dr. Reldo. Yes, I know how these clues work. I don't need to hear about it again. It gives the strange device. Okay. Battlefield north of Lumbridge. Let's see, which one is this? This one over here. Fastest way to get there would be a chronicle if I had one, but I don't. Honestly, probably about as fast to run from here as it is to teleport from about as fast to run from here as it would be to teleport to Lumbridge and run. So we'll run from here. It wouldn't be if we didn't have a reasonable agility level though. Because we're going to use some stepping stones that are over in this area somewhere. Okay, it's a good thing I remembered this. Because I almost ran past the tool leprechaun that we need to stop at and grab a spade. I should probably store multiple spades at the tool leprechaun so I don't have to deliver all of them back to him when I'm done. Well, that's annoying. At least we only took 1 damage. I wish there was a way to climb over the fence over here somewhere. Alas, there is not, so we have to walk all the way down here to this gate. Okay. We go out here and we dig and we find out where we have to go next. Found a new clue. Talk Charlie the Tramp. Damn it, he's an annoying bastard. I was about to teleport back, but I don't actually want to do that because I want to go getting to Charlie the Tramp by way of returning our spade is not that much slower than just, yeah, whatever. If I didn't have to return the spade, then teleporting to Varrock could be the thing to do. But since I need to return the spade to the School Leprechaun, it makes sense to just walk. Oh. Damn it. It's not even a high level agility obstacle. Okay, Tool Leprechaun. Pause the spade. This little guy is awesome because he lets me store tools. Although I could get a spade from my player-owned house as well as pretty much every other tool he stores. The only things that he stores that are actually not something that I can get from the player-owned house is compost. You can store, as far as I can tell, infinite amounts or darn close of compost at him. Needs a raw herring. Think we can buy one of those in Port Sarim, but let me check. Port Sarim, in stock 0. So there's a shop on the Sunset Coast that sells some. There's one on Mostly Harmless that sells some. And there's one in Port Piscarius that sells some. Okay. So Port Piscarius is probably going to be the best place to get them. Where can you fish for these things? Using a fishing rod and fishing bait. Okay. In fishing spots by the sea. It'd probably be fast just to go to Port Piscarius and get it. The Fisher's Flute, I think is the right one. Alright, which shop is it? I think it's this one over there. It could be the food shop over here too, but we'll go check the fishing shop first. Nope. We could probably get the rod and bait from him and just go catch one, but it'd almost certainly be cheaper just to go buy one. Okay, food shop. I think this building is the right one. Okay, this is not the right shop for sure. Okay, which shop was this? In the southeast corner. And sells raw fish. There it is, this food shop. Alright. Off we go. To the fishing shop. Or the food shop that sells raw fish. Since apparently there are multiple food shops in this town. There we go. Raw herring. Buy one. Alright, now we teleport back to Varrock. And hopefully there's a two-step casket, because I don't feel like doing a third step. And hopefully it gives me something actually useful. Or at least something that I can store in my player-owned house. As opposed to trash, which is what we're most likely going to get. Gained a casket, okay. And we get a short bow, a plain short bow, not like an oak short bow or anything like that. Whereas I can make maple short bows. So this is totally worthless. A steel axe, which costs a little bit of nothing. And 6 cabbages. Let's see, this was a beginner. I want to look at the loot tables for this. Because those 6 cabbages are suspicious. Okay. No. Actually, wait. Well, that's annoying. So for some loot tables, getting cabbages is a rare result from hitting a rare loot table. You can sometimes hit a dud and get like noted cabbages. But in this case, it doesn't seem to be that. It's just a thing off of a junk part of the table. But if you were to, say, kill a monster and get a noted cabbage drop, there's a really good chance that you just hit an insanely rare check on the rare drop table and then rolled cabbages on said rare drop table instead of any one of the number of things that would actually be worth something. But like I said, in this case, it doesn't appear to be the case for the beginner casket. Because, yeah, there is a food table that has those on them. Anyway. We didn't hit any of the 1 in 360 actual unique drops, so yeah, I don't want cabbages. The short bow isn't worth enough to alch event. The axe isn't worth enough to alch either, but there's our general store right here, so we'll just sell it for a little bit of nothing. Yeah, 80 coins. Ooh. Anyway. And I will drop the strange device because we can just get that back from what's-his-face in the library. And that's that for that clue scroll. Alright. Well, it is 10:39, so I do believe we'll call it here. Tomorrow, we will gather up the items we need and we'll do Shadow of the Storm. And then probably Horror from the Deep. And continue making our way toward getting to Fossil Island. I think that's what's next on the list. Because Fossil Island has one of the best combat training methods in the game. And I'm going to need a way to train combat soon. I probably should do, well, I need to do some basic combat training against weaker enemies, aka Fossil Island. But once I get a reasonable combat level, I need to do Nightmare Zone too. Because I'm going to want Nightmare Zone for imbuing items later. Oh well. That's not a high priority though. I don't think there's anything I'm going to want to imbue for a good while. But anyway. On Thursday, we're probably going to start a Fallout Tactics run, I think. I did a test stream for Fallout Tactics a long time ago. See if it was going to run on my computer. If I remember correctly, it ran fine. So we'll probably play Tactics on Thursday, assuming it still runs fine. And then Friday will be some EDF. Of course, Saturday and Sunday will be Glorious, Wondrous Factorio. But for tonight, I think I saw a notification that AF was live. Who else is live and what are they doing? Looks like Avi is playing Lethal Company. Let's just refresh this to make sure that's true. Yes. Avi's playing Lethal Company. And AF is playing 7 Days to Die. And it looks like he's playing it with Bo. Alright. Sure. Let's go cause chaos over there. It would help if I spelled his name right. Anyway. Hopefully I see you all back here tomorrow. And hopefully at an earlier time. I made the mistake of going upstairs and talking to people. And that consumed most of my pre-stream time today. So we'll have to endeavor not to make that same mistake tomorrow. Although I probably will anyway. But it looks like AF has the stream interaction on, so let's all go over there and spend our points to try to kill him. And I will see you all later. Good night. And Goodbye.